You will be blind after this.
Anything in the teeth check?
You're good.
All right, there you go.
Hey guys, we're live here. It's Tracy Lynn Cowan. We are at the 8th annual Kermit Alexander charity event today, and we have with me Craig McEwen.
How you doing, Tracy? I'm doing well.
Good. It's so exciting to see you here. I mean, this is such a great event today. Are you having fun?
Always do. It's the 8th year in a row, and they always have a great turnout for the alumni guys. The fans come out, and they've always got great, as you can hear in the background, raffles and activities going on.
Excellent. So what does this organization mean to you? I mean, have you been out here before?
Yeah, I've been coming out about the last 4 or 5 years, and I look forward to helping out because we're all kids as NFL guys. We're just big kids. But in my childhood, I can relate to it and connect with it, so it's got a spot in my heart and in my mind, so I want to be able to give back now that I have the ability to.
Yeah. And you're also part of the NFL alumni in San Diego, that's correct?
Yep, down there representing the San Diego chapter as the president, doing some great things, kind of like Kermit and Tammy do here. We have our Caring for Kids mission, and then our Caring for Our Own, which is our players and military.
Great, I love that. How do we find out about that organization? Do you have that online so that we can help cater to that as well?
Funny you talk about that. Yeah, you've got the website. You can go to the NFLalumni.org/San Diego, and then you can view some of our upcoming events. We're going to be having a Super Bowl watch party and be giving away some prizes and raising a little bit of the money and awareness for our La Mesa Leadership Program.
Okay. And tell me, how many years football did you play, and what teams did you play for?
How many guesses do I get?
2.
All right, good. There's only 2 teams. Washington Redskins, I started there in '87 and had the great privilege of playing with a great team, Doug Williams. We won a Super Bowl. Okay. The first one in San Diego. Played another year there. The 3rd season got picked up in San Diego, finished out there 4 years, a total of 6. And it's been a great run ever since. Not a bad city to wind up in.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. And so I have to ask, what do you think about the LA Chargers?
No comment. Can you really? Are you going to put that on me, man? I say I don't want to you either. I'm done either way. I'm going to give it a shot, though. Okay. Not happy, not pleased, disappointed, disgusted, disturbed about it, unhappy. Looking at it from what I know, and some of the stuff behind the scenes, maybe more than your average bear, public would know. Having privy to it, I just think, hey, if that's his business decision. You respect it. That's about as far as I can go with it. I think there's so much more there because I know the NFL wants a team there for Super Bowls. I would bet they'd have 2 Super Bowls every 12 years. Not that I heard that from somewhere, in the cuckoo's nest up on the higher floors of Park Avenue, because that's what they want. They've got the LA team for an LA Super Bowl here now. Yep. They've got Frisco. And keep the Raiders, up there by, where they're at. They're crazy. Or send them to Vegas. But it makes sense. It's 2 here. LA 2, Frisco will get 1, but they want it here. They need these Super Bowls here. Yeah. Yeah, because you saw what happened in Dallas.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. So, are we going to see you at some of the games out in LA?
You buying tickets? Wait.
We get them comped. We're good.
Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you do because we don't as players, by the way. That's the biggest myth and reality there's out there. Right. But I'm looking with Chris. We're going to actually do some joint work together, even though my territory is in San Diego, Southern Orange County, and his is L.A., Southern Cal. We're going to be partnering up and doing some stuff with the Chargers since I'm an alumni. Yeah, absolutely. And we got a lot of fun stuff in mind.
Yeah. What is one of your most memorable times playing in football?
January 31st, 1988, Jack Murphy Stadium, now Qualcomm and Jack Murphy Field, when the clock's read 0, and we won this. And that right there has, to this day, with all the grace, humility, and benevolence that I could express, given me a blessed life and allowed me to just experience so much in giving back and being of service, because only really about a year ago, I truly found my calling, because that day I was a world champion and it was euphoric, but it didn't really set in. It was almost a relief, like, oh my God, I did it. Okay, whew. Now what? And then I went to play. When I was done playing, I really didn't know what I wanted to do. But that moment set me up where now I can be a champion for kids, and to give and see them have opportunities. It may not be a Super Bowl Sunday, but for some of them, it's as simple as getting a bike, as simple as having a shot at going to a recording studio because they have a dream one day. And that's the stuff that moves me now.
Yeah. I'm always so curious. What is life like after playing professional football and going out, as they say, into the real world?
It's unreal. Okay, I don't know how y'all do it out here, but I'm not up for it anymore. Y'all are working hard out here.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment. The culture is completely different, and I expressed some stuff with you that we're going to go into another show.
Yeah.
The integrity,
Yeah.
the credibility, the reliability, the accountability. There's lack of ability. And common sense is not common, and it's just a different way that you're viewed and you're held to a different standard. Now we know there's ball players staying out of clubs until 2 a.m. and shooting their left toe off, knucklehead, and so there are I can't say the word on the TV, can I? There are those kind of people in every walk of life.
Of course.
So when you come out here and you just look like, wow, man. I give everything I get there. It doesn't happen out here a lot. People are just doing the job to get by, and it's very disheartening. And sometimes you get lost because you've done it since you were 8 years old, and you go to school, but that's not where your passion lies, and you know what that's like. And you all know what's out there. Like if you have a passion and you're living into that, and you have a hobby and it's your passion, it doesn't feel like work. You come home from that, you're physically exhausted. It's euphoric, right? It is the ultimate exhale, and the body. It's like you're squeezing a sponge, and you're just like all that nectar comes. Like, oh man, I got every bit of sweetness in that.
Great analogy.
Oh, thank you. And that's the nectar of life for me. So I finally found it. I bought a bar. Why? Because my parents grew up in one, and they were a piano bar. But I wouldn't recommend it, children. Okay. Then I went to work for the family freight business. I was miserable, but I was good at it because I had the work ethic. And Ray Lewis has a great saying: "Is I may not be as smart." And this applied to me. I may not be as big as you. I may not be as fast as you. I may not be as strong as you. But I'll be darned, right? Can't say the other one. I'll be darned if you're going to out-effort me. And I will make you perform at a higher level, or I will take you with me if you're my teammate. Because I will never give up and I will never quit, because I will always consider possibility exists 100% of the time. And if I can help others realize that, hey man, you know what? If you're not living your life and you got to do what's required, Les Brown, love that man. He's one of 3 men I shower with every day: Les Brown, Tony Robbins, and Eric Taylor. Can you say that on TV?
I was actually going to say that too, but it'd sound weird coming from me.
It doesn't sound weird coming from me, but I'm a tight end still. That's how it works. Okay, and I don't play for Frisco. Hello, girl, don't hate, congratulate. My God, I feel like Robin Williams' birdcage. Cut. But yeah, like the football and coming into it. I was lost, and I kind of got stuck with the mask on, and I was angry because I got hurt, and I was let go, and I knew I probably wasn't coming back, and I knew I had a lot more to give and play, and back in that day, you didn't make lifetime money, so it was humbling. I was making good money though. $500,000 in '92 is good money. And I mean, even nowadays, I wouldn't shake a stick at that. Once I can get your job and your position. So once you move up and you get promoted, but it was I didn't know how the real world worked. I wasn't spoiled and gifted things at football because I had to work every step of the way. I was always overlooked because I didn't fit the mold. I wasn't the Ferrari. I wasn't the pickup truck or the dump truck, and that serves me well. My humility and maybe my spontaneity and my creativity and my compassion for life and people is what I finally did some work on myself with landmark education we talked about, and I said, okay, what is it? What's my story? What am I fooling myself with? And then I started understanding how I was seeing the world with my eyes, not through my eyes. And when I look through my eyes, then back here can start to understand and receive what's really going on. And I was able to readjust, reevaluate, recalculate, and go, okay, I know what I like now. I was able to slow down. And you both know I'm like BB in a matchbox, and I've been able to understand, even at high rate of speed, enjoy life. There's so much to every minute, every moment. Have fun with it, and when you got to be serious, and I don't like being serious.
I'm the same. And there's a really good quote out there too that says that you got to walk before you can run. And I always applied that to different things in business and life too, because going full tilt at everything. So it sounds like you've kind of adapted that principle as well. Yeah,
I've learned to slow it down for sure. Breathe. It's become like I've started meditating about 8 months ago, and I've really taken into that. For me, it was always like visualization when I was in football. Actually, is where it started, and that slowed me down. That's when they found out about my irregular heart. I had heart surgery but But that was because I slowed it down.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, I'm like, why is this racing? And I'm a world-class athlete. But that has been a big thing is slow down.
Yeah.
Take your time, because tomorrow ain't promised, neither is the next step.
I love it. Craig McEwen, you are an amazing man. He's got lots of great stories. This is going to be continued. We're having you on the show. Yeah, so he's going to be on the show very, very soon. You guys are going to see him there. So we're going to hear the rest of his story. We're going to dive into a little bit about stem cell and a lot of other things. So I want to thank you so much for the interview today, and we will definitely be seeing you soon. Thank you.
I look forward to it. Thank you very much for the opportunity, and thank you for watching, and keep on watching. Tune in.
Yes. Thanks, guys.